Hey guys, this is Muggs from Silver Warrior, and today I'm going to bring you a 3-star attack, a 3-star GoWiWi on this popular, very popular resource ring base. It has a few modifications to it, which we're going to talk about in a second here. This attack is by ARNESTO in one of our recent clan wars. So almost everybody sees a base very similar to this in at Town Hall 10 in clan wars now. It's relatively challenging to, I should say relatively, pretty open, challenging to get your golems to go to where you want them to go, because if they don't go to the middle, usually people are stuck with 1-star because your heroes take on too many damages at one time, point defenses at one time. So what Ernesto does is, let's see if I can draw a couple things here. Alright, so what he does, he deploys a couple wall breakers here, alright, and then he drops the golem behind it. So we'll change colors. We'll drop the golem to come in here. Alright, so that's his golem. Whoa, boy, that thing's ugly. Alright, so there's a golem. And then he drops another golem over here. And then he puts a few wizards behind that. We'll put those as red. So he puts like 5 wizards up top and a couple down below, bottom here. And the goal of these troops is to occupy these point defenses for enough time to make sure that his wizards take out these corner defenses. So he wants to take out at least those two, which is the archer tower and the wizard tower, and at least that archer tower. And the purpose for that is that he wants all of his troops to funnel towards the middle, or his golem. So he's going to have 3 golems. He drops 2 on the sides, or excuse me, 5 golems, 2 on the sides, and then 3 go to the middle along with 5 witches. Okay, so if these defenses are down, all his golems are going to attack these defenses right here. They're going to funnel towards the middle. If this air sweeper wasn't here, it would have made this attack a little more challenging to get his troops to go to the middle. And so you got to be very careful how you attack this base if you're going to bring more than a couple golems, which we'll talk about in the next video or later date. So he takes out those corner defenses. He drops some wall breakers to break in up top. Go back to my blue. All right, and I think he brings some more wall breakers here. So he gets through both walls, and then he has one jump which he puts into the middle here. And he uses both freezes on this Inferno Tower in the middle. He drops it a little too early for my liking, but it ends up being fine. And he drops 1 rage here, and I think 1 rage in the middle to help clear the rest of these defenses with the witches. So let's watch the attack, and let's see if I can point anything else out that would be helpful. All right. So wall breaker deployed. Then he has his golem and a golem. Drops some wizards behind it. Wizards behind that. 4 or 5 up top. A couple down below. 2 wall breakers on the outside. The rest of them, I think, on the inside. I could be wrong. No, there they come. So now he's right when they break in, which was very good timing, this dies, this gets destroyed, and then this wizard tower gets destroyed. He drops all his witches, he drops his additional wizard, he drops his heroes, there goes 1 rage, there goes the jump. One of the bombs went off before his witches got into it, which was nice. So like I said before, he could have froze all those troops in that freeze, the first freeze, and then he could have saved the second freeze for a little later in the back or again on the front, and had all those CC troops do nothing to his witch skeletons or anything like that. But the key to this attack, from what I've noticed, is that the queen has a tanking golem go around the outside, and it seems like the best way to do that is if you have a rage. If you have 2 rages, to drop it early to get your other troops out in front, so the queen usually walks to the right or left, because there's defenses to clear on the right, or the buildings to clear on the outside. So as you can see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every single witch has lived through the core, which is what your goal is, so that you can get that Inferno down. None of his witches have hit a giant bomb. Now, This was so close to dying from earlier, which would have saved this switch here and maybe these ones up top, but very good attack. A lot of this attack has to do with timing. When you're bringing those golems, you got to be very particular and precise about how you're bringing them, how you drop them, and when you drop them, so that you know your witches are protected, along with making sure your golems go to the middle. So very good attack by ARNESTO. We're going to speed it up. So he only has his queen left, but with only a couple defenses left and still the ability, it's an easy 3-star for him. So well done, ARNESTO. And that's how you 3-star the resource ring box base. Peace.